If the Houston Quilt Festival feels like total chaos, you're not wrong. Here's how to turn it from overwhelming to awesome with my favorite insider tips and can't miss booth picks. Of course, the George R. Brown Convention Center is in downtown Houston, which means getting there is always a bit of an adventure. I usually take the Hardy Toll Road or the HOV lane because let's be honest, you're probably heading to the Quilt Festival with friends. The easiest place to park is the Hilton Americas garage right across the street from the convention center. You'll want to be on the Polk Street side. That's the Papado and Hilton Americas side, not the Grotto side. Parking runs about $42 a day, which isn't cheap, but honestly, you're going to pay anywhere in Houston. My advice: carpool, bite the bullet, and grab a spot there. I like this garage because it's safer, covered, and most importantly, connected. On the third floor, there are two skybridges. One goes straight to the Hilton Americas if you're staying there, and the other, just past the bank of elevators, leads directly to the level 2 of the George R. Brown Convention Center, which is perfect because that is where check in happens. Let's talk about the George R. Brown Convention Center. This building runs between Rusk Street on one side, that's the Grotto side, and Polk Street on the other. That's the Papado Hilton America side. You'll definitely want to enter on the Polk Street side because that's where all the festival action happens in halls C, D, and E. Halls D and E on the first floor are where you'll find festival booths, all the shopping, demos, and toys. Right next door, Hall C houses award winning quilts. Don't skip this one. They are absolutely breathtaking works of art. Just outside Hall C is the Convention Center Business Services area. I'll talk more about that later, because honestly, it would have saved me a ton of grief my first year. If you're taking classes before the festival opens, they're mostly on floor 3, tucked into a maze of classrooms. Definitely take a class if you can, they're fantastic. You'll also find a little snack cart up there with food and places to sit. What usually throws people is the second floor. It's more like a long balcony that overlooks the show floor, and that's where check in happens every year. So if you parked in the Hilton garage, you'll come up on that level. You'll pass a Starbucks, some restrooms, and tables before reaching the badge pickup area. It's also a great spot to pause, grab a drink, and get your first glimpse of the festival below before heading down. When you're ready, there are plenty of escalators and elevators that'll take you straight to the main floor. Now that you know your way around the convention center, let's take a walk through the showroom floor together. I visited several of my favorite booths, so you'll have a few landmarks to look for while you shop. Stay tuned until the very end for a special demonstration from ByAnnie, featuring their brand new Snap release that they debuted right here at the festival. I already have them in store, and I know you're going to love them as much as I do. I'll be showing you my journey across the floor from left to right. We're starting right here in the middle at Business Services.
All right. So we are located in Hall C of the George R. Brown Convention Center in the lobby. You can see us right next to the red half circle desk over here to my left. We are right outside where the quilts are displayed. Right behind me is my friend Miss Annie. She is our bag check. For $2 a day, you can check a bag or a coat. There is a $1 in and out fee. So if you check a bag, need to take something out, put something in, but aren't taking it out for the day, it's an extra dollar onto your fee. And there's also a $2 overnight fee as well. Right next to us over here is our Lost and Found and Business Services desk. Lost and Found people attending the quilts convention are generally very good about turning in lost items. So if you lose something, come up to us, give us a name, a number, and a good description of your item. We can help you find it. Along with that, we also sell all of the awesome International Quilt Festival merch. We have t-shirts, pins, tote bags, really neat stuff. A little bit further down our desk, we have our Rent-A-Box services. So what that is basically a storage locker type deal. Rent a box from us for $40. It's going to be the largest box size we have available. Come over there, you fill out a form, put your stuff in the box. We put it in the back. It's locked overnight. And you can put as much stuff in it as you want. And then at the end of the show, when you're ready to go home and you don't want to pack it all away, tell us you're ready to ship it. We'll have it weighed, measured for you. We'll tell you how much it'll cost. We ship through UPS, and then we'll ship it to wherever you want it to go. And we do international shipping as well as everything here for the business services desk at the International Quilt Festival.
First up is SewTites at booth 115, right inside the hall near the business center. They specialize in all things magnetic. Their cutting mats are especially great if you only cut with one hand or deal with arthritis because the magnets do the holding for you, no more pressing down on the ruler. Their smaller SewTites are perfect for English paper piecing or for working with vinyl and leather when you don't want to leave a hole with a pin and you can't use clips. I don't have them in store yet, but they're definitely on my list and in my sewing kit. They're clever little tools that really work. I didn't start doing interviews until later in the day, so for this one, you just get a quick photo. But trust me, this booth is worth the stop. Next up is the SVP Singer Viking Bath booth at 301. Of course, if you want to buy one of those products, you should come straight to me, but you could still check by and say hello to the awesome people that are working there. Up next is Goldie Lou's at booth 717. You'll see me wearing one of their t shirts around the shop now, and I cannot wait to get their sticker rack in.
I'm Heather with Goldie Lou's, and we are a quilting apparel company and notions. We have some amazing, fun shirt designs, some of the largest amounts of stickers here in the industry, as well as super cool leggings. We have everything from male and female quilters and sewers. We have stuff for people who like yarn, knitting, crocheting, and quilting. So if you like sewing, quilting, and anything else fun and geeking in the sewing industry, come see us. We're at booth 717 here at the festival. Thanks.
I find one of the most important things to get right is the basics, and that's why I was so excited to find Roc-Lon.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Roc-Lon. We are the name for the finest muslin of the world, and currently we are introducing the 108 inches wide quilting backing. And here's what the 2025 new collections for the prints. And we also have the solid 3-yard pre-cut, and we are introducing it by end of October. As the signature muslin, our star product is the Nature's Way. And for organic gauze, it's our new lines that is perfect for any of the projects, for quilting, for clothing, for apparel, for anything that you can imagine for. And welcome to Roc-Lon for Quilt Festival and for Quilt Market.
All day at the festival, I started noticing a pattern. In every booth, there's always one person who's reluctantly willing to be on camera, and one person who's very eager to volunteer them. But at Valdani hand-dyed color fast threads, they all took one big step backwards. So, no interviews here, just plenty of gorgeous shots of their thread. They carry silk and cotton, all hand-dyed and absolutely stunning. And the best part, you don't have to order online. I've got it right here in the store, ready for you to try. We all have that bad influence friend, right? Well, y'all can thank Penny from Waco for the amazing selection of CutterPillar products that I'm about to start carrying here in store.
Hi, everybody. I'm Keisha. I'm with CutterPillar. We've got a booth here at Quilt Festival this week. You got to come and see these. We've got LED light boards. They come with cutting mats so you can cut directly on your light board. Some of them are magnetic. They've got different light levels. This one actually has a rechargeable battery. You guys come see us. We're in booth 1308, right down aisle 1300. Come see us. Keisha and Melody will be here all week.
Last but certainly not least, we have ByAnnie bags.
Hi, I'm Annie with ByAnnie.com and Patterns by Annie, and we are super excited to be in Houston for International Quilt Market and next week International Quilt Festival. We are in booth 1001, so right at the front of the aisle 1000, and we've got lots of amazing patterns for purses and bags, new quilted coats, and lots of FPP embellishments that you can add to your bags. Lots of fun new stuff, some new tool-free snaps, soft and stable, zippers, hardware, strapping, mesh, fold-over elastic, vinyl, everything you need to make an awesome bag. So please come see us. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. So I'm talking about our new tool-free snaps. So you don't need a special press. You don't need special dies. You need something to make a hole in your hands. So when you're ready to put a snap in a project, and we've done it in all kinds of things. We did it here in a piece of webbing if you want to snap a strap. This, I took one of our straps that has webbing on the inside. So this is a fabric tube. There's a seam here, so there's at least 3 layers of fabric and webbing. That's kind of pushing the limit of the snaps. On this, I went through a layer of quilted fabric, so that's soft and stable, and 2 layers of fabric. I wanted to see what happens if I have 2 layers of quilted fabric. So this is 2 layers of soft and stable, 4 layers of fabric. It went through that. That I think is the limit. I don't think you could do more than that. So when you're ready to make your put your snap in. You're going to make a hole in your fabric, and this is tapered, so the further you push, the bigger your hole gets. I go maybe about 2/3 up. And then this is my right side, so I'm going to put my metallic snap on that side where you can see the pretty color. And you're going to push it into there and then push it down. And the trick on this is, see all these little threads that are on the side of the post? You don't want those there because then your piece you're putting on isn't going to stick. So I just grab my stiletto and I use it to push all those threads off to the side. See, there's no threads on that now. Then you're going to get your snap or your socket, whichever one we're going to do. I did a socket there, so a stud there, so I'm gonna do a socket here. So you take that there and you just push it down. Did you hear it click? You should hear a couple of clicks. If I'm on a table like this, it's pretty easy. If I'm going in here and it's got quilted fabric on underneath, you have to push a little bit different. If I can't get it with my thumbs, because sometimes my thumbs aren't real strong, I lay this on and I push down on that, and that finishes it. But now you've got your two snaps installed and you've got a perfect connection. So super easy to do. You don't need any expensive tools for it. And the snaps come in 3 different colors. So here we have antique brass, here we have the black metal, here we have the nickel.
I hope this helped make your Houston Quilt Festival trip a little easier. If you can't make it this year, many of these products will be in stock at the Ultimate Sewing Gallery in Conroe soon. My #1 tip: go with friends and have fun. Now, drop a comment and tell me, what was your favorite festival tip? Or, if you've been before, what's the one thing you wish you'd known earlier? I know for me, it was the bag check. $2 to drop the heavy bag? For sure, no brainer.